Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Bit of an impulse purchase, this one. Managed to get this 2007 VXR. This is the 2.8 V6. It's the 276 horsepower version. It was going so cheap. So anyway, I'm going to do a bit of a project on this car. So we're going to take it back to its former glory. Now it has got a really bad timing chain rattle. Water pump's gone as well. There's probably a whole host of other things. The guy I bought it off hadn't looked after it at all. It's a real shame because up until 2017 had a full service history. The previous owner that I bought it was getting everything done, all the right things, new clutches, plugs, gaskets, you name it. But yeah, the lad that's just bought it has not looked after this at all. I'll take you around the car now and show you all the things that's wrong with it and all the things that we're going to fix. Anyway, let's get started. So first of all, bodywork. So I mean, you'd expect to see like little chinks on the front and whatnot. There's quite a big stone chip there. I mean, I bought this as it is at the moment. So I mean, if you're selling the car, clean the car. As you can see, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, this was not cleaned at all. Now the car was originally up for 3 grand, and when I went to see it, well before I went to see it, I said I offered in 2.8, and obviously I looked at it, heard the timing chain rattle and walked away. At which point the guy was just hounding me with 2.5k, then it went to 2.3k, 2.2k, you can take it away, 2k, you can take it now. And I said, to be honest mate, maximum I pay is 1800 quid. That's what I got it for. So there's no like big dents or knocks, or you know, it's all relatively clean to work off. No big scratches, gouges. You've got things like the clips have obviously come away, a few scratches here. I mean, you can see how fucking dirty it is, can't you? Then we've got obviously the scratches from people's rings and whatnot, car park scratches. I mean, these will all machine polish out. Window tint on the back is gone, I'll need replacing. Bit of paint touch up here. Wheels, so we're going to send these away actually and get them refurbed. Keep the standard ones. They are curbed rashed quite a lot. Brake discs have seen better days. We get some drill discs, I think, for the front. Paint the calipers. So yeah, in need of a lot of TLC. For the inside, I mean, he's had a dog, and this guy smokes weed because it smells of dog and weed. But yeah, this interior, the seats fairly good condition, just need a good clean up. There's no sort of rips and tears. The buttons, usually you see, you know, faded marks on the buttons and that. Buttons are all clean. It's a nice sort of carbon effect. Again, it just hasn't been looked after, so it just needs a good clean up. So yeah, so we have got a worn guard on the front of that, that'll need replacing. So yeah, so what we're going to do is restore this back to its former glory. I mean, all the headline is alright. Show you the engine bay. Now I will start this, but obviously not for long. So yeah, so missing an engine cover. We've got things like, obviously this turbo's been off at some point. Haven't even bothered tying the inlet properly. All this is tatty. the airbox. So yeah, if you've lost your bolts, just use normal house screws. So yeah, it is going to need quite a bit of work, but I mean, you can see there it's been stood under a tree. Just hasn't been looked after. So anyway, let's give it a start. And I'll show you the infamous timing rattle. What timing chain rattle sounds like. Probably hear it better down here at the wing. And when I turn it off, you'll hear the water pump as well. So yeah, so she's not in good nick. But what I'm going to do now is take it over in the corner, give it a nice clean up and see what we're dealing with the paintwork. So next week we're looking to drop the engine. I'm going to strip the engine right down, so I'm going to take the engine out of the car, strip the engine down, rebuild it and just make sure everything's new, everything's squeaky clean, there's no sort of damage on any, you know, journals, or check the cylinders, check the head. If you're going to do a job, do it proper, innit? Anyway, let's get cleaning it. Well, there we go. Not a massively intense wash, but at least we can now see what we're dealing with. And to be honest, it's come up pretty well. I'll show you around it, but it's not as bad as I thought. Obviously there was a lot of tree sap and just general shite and grease off the road that was on the car. But yeah, I'll take you around it. You can see what we're playing with. So yeah, so headlights. We're going to need a little bit of buffing at the top. I don't know if you can see that. Obviously we've got, you know, general stone chips need to touch up. Again, headlight needs a bit of a buff. A few scratches will need touching up. But yeah, she's not actually in as worse condition as I thought. She's come up well. And obviously the alloys are shagged. We'll be sending them off to get refurbed. Still in two minds of whether I should go the silver or we should go this called metal grey, but I'm quite liking The gunmetal grey. Where am I? Maybe silver. Don't know. Anyway, pop a comment below if you got an idea what colour we should keep these alloys. Obviously we've got the inside to do, which is a bit of a pig shit state at the moment. Get rid of that dog weed smell. But yeah, so we'll be stage 2 polishing this obviously once we're done. Bit of touch up on the paint here. So yes, I thought I'd give you just a quick video, give it a wash, see what we're dealing with, and as I said, next week hopefully we're going to pull the engine out and get started on restoring this back to its former glory. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Obviously there's more videos coming up on this one. Other cars, we've got big car meet to go to tomorrow actually, way over 200 cars all travelling through North Wales, similar to what we did last year. Some real decent cars. The Cosmo's coming out, 20B. Not going to want to miss that, are you? Anyway, see you in the next one.